Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's a beautiful, sunny, warm day in Chicagoland.
What's going on, everybody?
That's Nick. This is, like I said in the last video, the last review, I should say, this is the Getting Back to Gotham movie reviews and TV reviews and shit like that. I've never given them a name on this channel, but I decided to do so. And Nick here is 1/4 of the Getting Back to Gotham podcast. And if you guys don't listen to the show, it's on SoundCloud. It's got me, RJ, Nick, and our friend John. Anyway, we just got out of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows. And I'm repping the Turtles. Nick is repping our old friend, Stephen Amell. And that's because he's in the movie, in case you didn't know. And in case you really didn't know, he plays Casey Jones. And in case you really didn't know, he's the Green Arrow on the show Arrow. A lot of people might not know. I don't know.
That's true.
But yeah, so Nick is a super duper uber fan of the Ninja Turtles.
Sure am.
And I'm a super fan. I'm not probably. I love them. I love the Turtles. I love the first movie from 1990. That's like Nick's, I think, like all-time favorite movie, ain't it?
Probably.
It's up there, right?
Better or worse.
The last movie they made in this franchise, neither one of us were too happy with. It was very, I don't know what you'd say. I don't want to say cartoony, because that's like what they're going for. And I wanted to, we both try to keep this in mind going into this movie. It is geared towards kids. So, I don't know, man. What did you think? I mean, I'll let you talk first. You're the Turtle fan.
Forgive me for not looking at the camera. I'm driving, trying not to kill us both. It was better than the first one. I tried to, like I said, we try to go as casual fans like we do with any movie before we start to critique them. But it was good. It was weird. It was out there. It was very 90s animated. Not even 90s, late 80s, early 90s cartoon series, which is what they were going for. So in that respect, I think they succeeded. It was very strange to see some of the things in live action.
Yeah.
But at the same token, it was kind of cool to finally see some of your childhood favorite characters and villains finally in live action. Kind of a la Amazing Spider-Man 2, where it was very 90s. It was very cartoonish, like watching a live action
Yeah,
cartoon.
that's a good comparison, man. It really was. It did feel like watching the cartoon, but like something you just said was the scene that when Shredder meets Krang for the first time, or I don't even know if it's the first time. Maybe they did know. I don't know. I couldn't catch what happened there, but I looked at Nick after the scene happened, and I said in the theater, that was one of the weirdest fucking things I've ever seen, ever. Like, it was so strange, man. And I think, like, that's the real only issue I have with this movie, is that some of the stuff that they tried to translate from the cartoon to a movie, I don't know, man. It just seems, it's a little too, it might just be a little too out there, and I guess that's saying a lot, considering the fact that the movie's about 2 or 4 giant Ninja Turtles and their rat father.
Yeah. But there's that, and then they're seeing essentially a giant fucking CGI brain stuffed in a giant robot. That's a little bit more out there than for
it's
7 foot tall Ninja Turtles.
And I think that the good thing about this movie was, like you said, the fan service. You got Bebop and Rocksteady finally, and they were pretty awesome. I actually was entertained by them. You got ninjas this time around, not soldiers like the first one. This time they actually had ninjas, which was pretty cool.
Swords and everything.
The Turtles really do carry this thing, and I guess they should. The movie is about them, but if aside from the not so A-list acting of Megan Fox, God, there is a reason this chick is only in Ninja Turtle movies right now, man. She's
It's like the emotional range of Kristen Stewart.
It's man. It's just it's bad. It's so like, I mean, granted, the dialogue they're giving her to say is pretty brutal, but man, she just delivers it in such a lackluster manner that it's just like we said though. It's tough to sit here and critique a movie like this because it is geared towards little kids. So her being a good actress, I guess, isn't that important. But then you could go this way, go straight. Just go right at Canfield.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love not editing, man. Then you got let's talk about Stephen Amell real quick, because we're huge fans of Arrow. Then you got Casey Jones. I actually was pleasantly surprised with the fact that he did act different. Yes. I was worried going into this that, was he just going to be Oliver Queen? Yeah. Is he a good actor, or is he just Oliver Queen? And to be honest, man, he really was different. He didn't act at all like Oliver Queen from Arrow. He really differentiated himself from that character, and that made me happy. I wasn't too thrilled with the fact that he didn't have, scraggly long hair or any of the stuff we're known to see Casey Jones with, but I liked him, man. I thought he did a good job. For
the lines and scenes he was given, I think he delivered tenfold over the Fox.
Yeah, the Fox. Yeah, dude, it's hard really to break down a movie like this. It is what it is. But Nick loves the turtle, so I wanted to have him do this one with me. Aside from all that, the action's fine. It's a fun movie if you're gonna turn your brain off and not think too much. Fucking Tyler Perry's in it, and he's over the top as Baxter Stockman, which, it works. It works because that character was over the top. So really, if you're a fan of the cartoon, you're going to see this movie and be like, oh yeah, remember that? Oh yeah, the Technodrome. Oh, this, that, and the other. If you're going in there expecting something solid, like a solid movie going, I don't know what you'd want to say. I mean, this movie really is geared at a specific audience, and it succeeds on that level.
Yeah. For instance, there was a 3-year-old kid in the front row jumping up and down, excited as shit for everything he was seeing. God bless you, kid. New generation.
Yeah, and if you think about that though, man, when the cartoon came out, we were the same. I mean, it's ridiculous. If you watch that cartoon now, it's fucking ridiculous. But at the time, we loved it to death. And I still, myself, would like to see another serious version of this like they did with the 1990 movie. I really think it would be cool to see it in a television format, like Netflix or something like that. But what they're going for, they're succeeding. It's not for everybody. But it was fun. I'd say it's a C. That's probably my grade for it.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. For what they wanted it to do, I think they succeeded way more than what
the first one.
The first one. I mean, this one, the first one made me physically ill. That's my key. That's my signature term when something I feel that strongly about. But, this one, I'm out of it. I'm not angry. I'm not disgusted. It's just
music.
It just is what it is. The movie was what it was. It was entertaining. Kids are gonna love it, and parents are they'll be able to sit through it. So,
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, kids, let us know what you think. Comment on this, all that good stuff. And, that's it for this one. Turtle Power, Cowabunga,
Peace.
All that good stuff. Remember, no matter where you are, there's always a way to get back to Gotham. Peace!